Hi, I'm Ricardo Laguna and I own 24 properties and counting in the Vegas Valley. While I have had houses that I flip, I'm currently maintaining all of my properties for now. Some of the properties go years without any real maintenance needed, and others, I have to do monthly fixes or remodels. The upside of having to do all this upkeep is that I have to learn how to fix a lot of the things on my own. I don't know how I'm gonna explain that. Well, it broke. I want to help you learn the necessary steps when it comes to maintaining your property and successful remodels. I will also be showing you how to get the most for your money by knowing whether it's something that you can fix by yourself or knowing when it's time to call in the contractor or work along with them. Together, we can learn the craft and save ourselves some money.
Well, Ricardo, after looking at your wall, whoever patched this last did a really horrible job of fixing it.
Evidently.
But for these holes that are here, I'll patch it for you for $100. Knowing you'll probably do it yourself. Here's your estimate. You know, give me a call if you need any help.
Anthony, there's a high chance you're gonna be hearing back from me, but I'm gonna knock this one out of the field, I think.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. Hey guys, I'm back from my local hardware store and I purchased everything I need. They actually sell wall repair patch kit. Every single thing you need is in here. But since this hole is so big, I had to buy an additional patch. And we're gonna need some texture to spray once everything gets fixed, and then it makes it look like that hole was never there. Enough of my talking, let's go to work. First, make sure you sand the larger area than the hole so we'll be ready to apply the mesh. Next step, make sure you put the patch, put it the right way. Ta-da! The cool thing out of this putty is that once it dries up, it goes from pink to white, giving us a hint that we're ready to start sanding. Well, all I have to do now is wait for this to turn white so we can start sanding away. Alright, Seki, thank you so much for your help. Well done job here. We have everything dried up, so now it's ready for my next step.
Hello. Yeah.
And adapt that too. The fun part for me is spraying the texture. I didn't read the directions on fine or heavy. Now that everything's dried up, I know the bread and butter for me is painting. Oh, I should have this covered. Damn! Alright, take number 2, and this time I'm gonna be a little bit more careful and not being so cocky about saying painting is my bread and butter. So let's get this job done. Well guys, a second coat of paint and this bad boy is completely done and you'll never even notice there was a hole. That's that for me. It's a wrap and off to my next task. I am glad that I didn't hire Anthony. He was originally going to charge me $100. And myself going to a local hardware store and purchasing the patch kit for $12, an additional patch for $4, and the texture can for $8, and having leftover paint gave me a $76 savings. I'm glad to say that this was well worth it. This is your boy Ricardo Laguna. As some of you may know me as the professional BMX bike rider or the guy that's always on top of a tractor and picking up shovels to build some of the most pristine dirt courses around the United States or in one of my 2 backyards. And yes, some of you guys might have some dirt on me that you know that I own some ramps where I had to pick up a drill or a skill saw to slap all these ramps together. But I'm not gonna talk about that today because I just had a contractor that built my man cave.
Ricardo hired us to renovate his living room, or as he keeps calling it, a man cave.
Now it's time for my favorite part.
3, 2, 1. First, we're gonna frame out the wet bar.
All right, easy.
We went with a white granite countertop. Sleek and modern, just like you wanted it.
My beautiful, nice cabinets, let alone perfect location for trophies as a whole 9. But who cares about that? Because we want to know how to get the plumbing going. So I did a little bit of research. Pretty much all you're gonna need is a screwdriver and a 10mm wrench, but I prefer the Smartman's tool. One tool fits all. Then we're gonna go with the blue once again for agua fría. Rojo, agua caliente. Good thing this is not a NASCAR race, because we'll be losing right about now. But slow and steady will get us to the finish line. And a little trick to the trade, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now that we have the water lines plugged in, we're gonna go for the fun part for me. Lowe's already sells you a package, but you actually have to cut because not every faucet is the same dimension. So whoever was Albert Einstein when it came down to plumbing, this is the guy. The reason why is because it's the foldable pipe. I love this new foldable piping. Look how easy it makes your job. It makes you feel like you're one of the best plumbers of all time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that we have everything hooked up, the most nerve-wracking moment is about to happen, and that's when I turn this water faucet on. Water's on, plumbing is not leaking, everything is flowing. I should have been a rapper rather than a BMX bike rider. Who knew? I am glad that I hired the Amish to install the wet bar and the electrical work. Since I don't have a contractor's license, I can't pull any of those permits. After I installed the plumbing that saved me $80, I spent $20 on the sink installation kit and I found the faucet for $100, but it was 20% off and ended up costing me $80, making it a $20 investment. If I want to have larger savings on this project, I would need to get my contractor license. That way I can do it myself. But I don't want to do that because I'll be putting the Amish out of business.